Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name's Kyle. I'd like to teach you guys a little bit about aerospace engineering, which sounds pretty complicated, and it probably is, but I'll go for it anyways. So let's look at this photograph. This is the first ever photograph of a black hole. It was captured in 2019 by the Event Horizon project. We've known they exist for a long time, but this is the first time we've actually captured a picture of one, which is very exciting. So yeah, space can be very terrifying. It's a huge black nothing with balls of fire and rocks just flying everywhere, which is daunting, but it's also very interesting, and I have been interested in it since I was a child. Dreams of going to the moon, going to Mars, which at 30 is not really a feasible option anymore. So I took the other interests that I've gained during my teenage years and building things, and realized that aerospace engineering would be a great career choice for me. I think aerospace engineers are probably the most essential part of these discoveries and the space exploration, because without the equipment and technological advances that are made, which are done by the aerospace engineers, then we wouldn't really get anywhere. So to start off, I want to give a brief description of aerospace engineering and the tasks that they perform. Then I'll explain the skills and knowledge needed to actually thrive in this field. And then to close out, I'll show you guys why California is a good place to become an aerospace engineer. So let's dive into aerospace engineering. Aerospace engineers, like I said, they play a key role in all advancements in flight and exploration of space and flight within the Earth's atmosphere. So according to the Occupational Outlook Handbook, which is a website run by the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, aerospace engineers usually specialize in either aeronautical or astronautical engineering. Aeronautical engineers, they work with the design, aerodynamics, and propulsion systems of aircraft that operate within the confines of the Earth's atmosphere. And then astronautical engineers, which is the branch that I plan to study, they work with spacecraft and rockets and satellites and anything that operates outside of the Earth's atmosphere. These seem very different, but they both must follow the general laws of physics, just like everything else. So they actually can overlap a little bit. So yeah, now that we know a little bit about aerospace engineering, let's go into the education and skill requirements to become one. So you're typically going to need a bachelor's degree and no previous work experience, no on-the-job training, no nothing. So just out of school, you should be good to get a job, which is nice because it's hard to get experience without being able to get a job, if that makes any sense. So yeah, according to careeronestop.org, which is a website run by the U.S. Department of Labor, they say that programs in mechanical and electrical engineering can also help you achieve a job in this field, which is actually what my girlfriend's brother Jaron, he's a mechanical engineer who works for an aerospace company. So now that we've seen the education and skill requirements, now let's go over why California is the place to be by going over some data on the wages and job outlook. So nationwide, aerospace engineers make $115,000 per year about. But then in California, that median salary increases to $122,000 per year. And then also the projection nationwide is only about 2%, which is pretty low. But then in California, it increases to about 7%, which is pretty high. So California is a good place to be. There are other places that are higher, but this is where all my family is and everybody. So this is probably where I'm going to stay. I know everybody wants to be a part of something bigger than yourself or bigger than ourselves, which I'm no different. So yeah, working towards advancements in the technology that'll help the exploration and discovery of these mysteries that everybody wonders about. I've always wondered about them my whole life. That will be fulfilling, and I'm excited for it. So thank you all for listening,